Welcome to Prime USA channel. I'm Juhi, and welcome to Prime USA. Tonight we bring you the biggest and latest news from across the United States. From politics and the economy to technology and everyday life, we've got all the updates that matter to you. So let's get started with our first major story. News number 1. U.S. Navy seizes a massive Venezuelan oil tanker. The U.S. Navy and Coast Guard have intercepted a giant Venezuelan oil tanker carrying nearly 2 million barrels of crude oil. American officials call it a lawful enforcement action, but Venezuela has condemned the move, calling it international piracy. The incident has added fresh tension to an already strained relationship between the two countries. Analysts say this could trigger a new diplomatic clash, especially as both nations prepare for major political events next year. News number 2. Federal Reserve cuts. Interest rates to a 3-year low. The Federal Reserve has announced a major interest rate cut, bringing the benchmark rate to its lowest level in more than 3 years. The Fed says the decision aims to support the slowing economy and bring down inflation. Markets reacted positively, with major U.S. indexes rising shortly after the announcement. However, economists warn that if inflation spikes again, the Fed may be forced to reverse course sooner than expected. News number 3. Social media screening now mandatory for H-1B visa applicants. The U.S. government has introduced a new rule requiring mandatory social media checks for all H-1B visa applicants. Immigration officers will now review applicants' public posts, comments, and online behavior to assess potential security risks. The rule has sparked concern among Indian tech workers and global talent hoping to work in the United States. Experts say the new system could slow down visa processing and increase rejections if any red flags appear online. News number 4. Flight delays. Soar as air traffic controller shortage. Worsens airports across the United States are experiencing massive delays, some flights running 2 to 4 hours late, due to a severe shortage of air traffic controllers. Winter storms and holiday travel have made the situation even worse. Passengers flooded social media with complaints showing long lines and crowded terminals. The FAA says it is working to stabilize operations, but delays may continue for several days. News number 5. USA. Today's editor-in-chief resigns, shocking the media industry. In a surprising move, the editor-in-chief of USA Today has resigned, citing growing financial pressure and major restructuring inside the company. The sudden resignation has fueled speculation about deeper issues within Gannett, one of the largest media groups in the country. Journalists from the network are expressing concern about job security and the future direction of the newsroom. The company is expected to announce a replacement in the coming weeks. News number 6. U.S. condemns Houthi rebels over detention of Yemeni Americans. The U.S. government has strongly condemned Yemen's Houthi rebels for detaining several Yemeni American citizens. Washington called the arrests unacceptable and demanded their immediate release. The incident has heightened diplomatic tensions and could complicate ongoing peace efforts in the region. Human rights groups warn that the situation in Yemen remains volatile and unpredictable. News number 7. Budget fight intensifies as shutdown fears. Congress is locked in a heated battle over the federal budget, raising the possibility of a government shutdown. Republicans are pushing for major spending cuts, while Democrats argue that several social programs need more funding. Temporary funding measures have already been extended multiple times this year. If no agreement is reached soon, federal agencies could face disruptions nationwide. News number 8. Miami elects its first female Democratic mayor. In a historic vote, Miami has elected its first ever female Democratic mayor. Her campaign focused on economic reform, public safety, and climate resilience projects. Residents say they are hopeful for positive change, especially in areas affected by rising sea levels. Political experts believe her victory could strengthen the influence of Latino and Puerto Rican voters in future elections. News number 9. Christmas markets. Across the US draw huge crowds. Christmas markets in several states, including Georgia, Illinois, and Michigan, are attracting massive crowds this holiday season. USA Today's Top 10 Christmas Markets list features multiple local favorites, drawing families, tourists, and shoppers. Light shows, festive music, craft stalls, and cultural performances have boosted holiday spirits nationwide. Local businesses report a strong surge in seasonal sales compared to last year,